This is a military-themed American drama that premiered in 2017. The perfect combination of various elements, the perfect story plot, the exciting battle scene, and the conspiracy behind it make the audience laugh. A black helicopter in the middle of the night is hovering in the sky of the criminal paradise Somali, Greece. The top special forces are in full gear. They are going to carry out a secret package operation. After landing safely, Xiaoxini touched the ground. Although he successfully got the package, he was still found by the enemy when he retreated. The enemy fired a shot to counterattack. One of his teammates was shot to death. After bringing the injured teammate and the package back safely, the pilot Nora immediately started the plane. More and more enemies came over at this time. They immediately picked up Gatling and responded to them. At this time, the plane was still in the air. Nora's thigh was hit by a bullet. That's exactly what happened. A man carried a rocket launcher and fired it at the plane. After the plane was hit by the cannon, the second engine caught fire. The whole plane was shaking violently. Maybe it will crash in the next second. In a hurry, Nora could only find a safe place to land as soon as possible. In the end, the plane was forced to hover on the lake. The surviving special forces jumped into the cold lake one by one like dumplings in a pot. Nora's thigh was bleeding. Finally, the plane could no longer be controlled. It hit a small forest nearby. However, when Nora turned around, she accidentally found out that the real identity of the package was actually an American soldier, and it was still painted on his body. A skull with a mysterious number on it was too small to come. The plane passed through the forest and hit the lake heavily. When they tried to climb out of the lake, the package was in a serious coma. Nora and another companion, Carol, pulled her back from the gate. However, the accompanying officer was going to execute the package on the spot. The package panicked and called out the name of the officer in a hurry. She said she was sent here by him. Carol realized that there must be a secret behind this. She hid in front of the package. The officer was about to take off. Nora, on the other hand, suddenly fired a gun to kill the officer. The package was also frightened by the scene in front of her, but she reacted quickly. When the two of them were not paying attention, she disappeared in the night. As soon as the picture changed, Nora woke up from the bed. Today is the last day of the operation. It's been a whole month, but the scar on her thigh still hurts. After a meeting with her boyfriend, Nora received the notice of gathering. Because of the excellent performance of Carol and Nora last time, the commander awarded them a cross badge. However, the two of them were not happy for a long time and received a bad omen. Nora was dismissed from her flight attendant position and became a civil servant. Although Nora was not convinced, but the superior's attitude was firm. There was no room for retreat. Angry Nora had to find her best friend Jess to seek comfort. However, Jess was also in a bad mood. It turned out that Jess's husband Jimmy was also a member of the Special Forces, but he couldn't come back. Jess was sadder and sadder. Nora had to say goodbye in a hurry. At night, Nora found Jimmy. It turned out that they had not reported the murder of the Special Forces captain, although there was a conspiracy behind it. There was no evidence after all. Nora was guilty of killing her teammates all day. She wanted to make it clear, but once the incident happened, the two of them could not escape military sanctions. For this reason, they could only decide to find out the truth as soon as possible. At the same time, Jimmy's son suddenly received a call from his father. At this time, Jimmy was with another companion. They fell into the hands of the enemy together. This call was also made under their compulsion. In order to save the trapped companion, the military sent a blonde beauty to guide the rescue operation. Upon hearing the enemy's request to exchange hostages with 50 prisoners, the superior was instantly angry.